Alright, this is my recording. This is Max Doomit. This is my recording for, I believe, problem set 5, but it's weird because the thing said 6, but it is indeed problem set 5. Okay, so starting out, our first working part was two methods. Okay, so we started with the shifter, which is right here. Okay, so this is the basic part that will actually do the computing that shifts the letters around. So it just takes in the shift number, so however many letters over you want to shift it, shift the alphabet, and then it basically just takes the lowercase, shifts it over, divides by 26, and gets the remainder to basically get any number that exceeds that will get tossed back around to the beginning. It does the same with the uppercase. So after that one, that was pretty simple. Let's go to the next one, which is probably just this one, yeah. So this one is going to take in the shift as well, and it's going to return the message after it's been after the shift has been applied and encrypted, decrypted, whatever. So basically you get the cipher, which is just building it's just doing this, just building that dictionary, and then encrypt the message, which just uses this get message text, or sorry, it's encrypted message, and it gets this message text, which is a thing up here, which is just getting it, and it's just a get function, or get function method. We're in object-oriented programming right now. That is a method, so it gets that and just sets it to a variable here, and then we have a decrypted message that's going to be initialized with nothing in it. We have a little for loop. It's going to go through the encrypted message and basically just decrypt it letter by letter, and if not, it has the I here as well, so that'll just, so if it's like a space or a period or something that isn't in the actual key, there's no key for it in the actual thing because it's not a letter, then it'll just pass back through whatever's actually there in the encrypted message. So since we're just working with letters here, symbols are the same in each, so it doesn't matter. You just pass it through, and then of course it's going to return that decrypted message. Next thing we worked on was this one. Okay, so we did actually do this. Sorry about that. This is, I honestly am just chilling. This is the message thing, and this is just defining, it's just basically doing your normal object-oriented thing where you just define the basic stuff you're going to use, and it's all just that. I don't really know how else to describe that. These are just basic methods. So get the shift, it's going to return the shift. Get the encrypted dictionary, return the encrypted dictionary. Same here, and that is the methods, just general object-oriented stuff for these couple methods in this class. Whatever you call this thing, I forget what you call it. What the actual word for it is. Anyways, we'll get back to this, which is change shift. I think this is one, yeah. So as it reads, sorry, I always have to look at these again whenever I make the video. Oh right, sorry, this took me like 4 seconds, so I kind of forgot. You just you're basically just changing the shift from, I mean, it was there, so you want a new shift, you change it. This is just it says in here that it's be associated with this, so this is just kind of like check failsafe kind of thing, and then it just reinitializes the variables. Not reinitializes, but just kind of changes them with the new shift, so that you can do that. The next thing, I can't remember if I wrote this or not. They all look the same. So this is like kind of the main thing that's going on here. Decrypt message. Definitely did this one. So I'm just initializing a few things here. Valid words is just gonna get a list of the valid words. Most words, initialize a 0, value of message, and this is the actual tuple that we're going to return at the end here. And I'm gonna go ahead and space this out for my eyes. So initialize this stuff, and then we're going to go for a for loop here, which is going to shift. It's going to apply the shift, sorry, to the text, and then we're going to go into actually calculating, not calculating, but just kind of like adding up how many valid words are here. So we've got for word and the modified text, splitting space there, and then if is word, so if is a word. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, I'm reading this to make sure, because I'm just realized I'm not really explaining it very well. Okay, sorry. So I hope he doesn't walk in my room right now. Sorry, stuff's going on in my apartment. I'm just getting very distracted. But this is just going to check. I got confused because I didn't write that. It was already here. But this is just checking if it's a word, and then it's gonna increment that that variable right there. If it is a word, and then basically we're going to come here, and then if this right here is bigger than whatever we had before, so initially it's 0, so the first like string of words that are valid is going to get set to most words, and then after that it's going to check every time a string of words that is valid ends. It's going to check if it's bigger. If it is, then we're going to change that, of course, and then set the value of the message, the value and message, to this value for I, which would be how many words, and then modified text, which is just the words. So that's what the return value is. That's what this is kind of checking for. And then at the end here we have the actual run of it, where it's going to go through this little thing. It's going to run it's going to run the stuff, and it's going to come out with the expected values and also the story, which actually took me a minute because originally I had it set up where it wouldn't take any like period or space or anything like that, so it was like erroring out. I got type errors for all that, so I had to originally I was just gonna brute force that, but I decided to do it properly, so that took me a minute to figure out. But that's where we have I think it's actually up here. Yeah, we have this, which is the kind of fail-safe thing where if you hit something that isn't a key in the dictionary, then it just return whatever it was instead into the string. So like periods and spaces that I can't decrypt will get put in there. And yeah, that is I can scroll back down real quick to the actual output, and you can see that stuff. I think I got it working properly. Alright, that should be it.